What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Fabulous followers, Fabettes and Fab Kings. You know, you guys been rocking with me through beginnings and endings of a lot of things. And this story will be no different. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. Come right back to the video. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title.
No talking, let the slaughter commence. For those who claim king, but low-key softer than Prince. If we was talking cars, maybe Joker at best. And if so, Heath Ledger, I still lay him the rest.
Alright, Fabettes and Fab Kings, let's just get right into it. So right now, I'm currently in Indiana somewhere. It's raining, and I have really bad anxiety when I'm driving on the highway, and when I'm driving in the rain, it's even worse. And when I tell you I have been having a series of bad events, I've been trying to tie up loose ends for my new job, because anytime you're going to work with children and through government grants, they do a very extensive background search, child abuse registry search, those type of things. And for whatever reason, the Illinois registry requires additional paperwork, which I thought I got that done, but then I got an email while I'm heading out this morning that it needs to be physically signed, not digitally signed. So when I get to my hotel in Chicago or whatever's about to happen, I have to try and get that done, because the sooner that can get done, the sooner they can start the check. When I did this position in Illinois, I remember they hired me in February, and I didn't get cleared to start till May 20th.
Bruh.
And my family and everybody else was like, "You sure they hired you, girl? You might as well go get another job, blah, blah, blah." So I asked the lady here, would it be a similar nightmare? And she said no. She said at the most 2 weeks, which when you think about a 3-week delay in income, first check, I'm looking at another month or so without income. And my well has run dry. But God blesses me, and He will continue to bless me. It's not what this video about, but since we on here, a little update about the job. I had a decision to make between 2 positions. 3 actually, but one was going to require me moving further away from KJ. The first position that was more money got me at that $60K side of the family. But I was going to be an operations manager over program managers and direct support staff. So I had multiple staff I was responsible for underneath me, and I would be over group homes for the most troubled and behavioral youth. Lots of behaviors, lots of restraints, lots of police calls from what I was told. Lots of weekends, lots of holidays, lots of covering shifts, being on call. Not that season of my life. So I opted for way less. So much I could cry right now just thinking about it. For my peace of mind. It's a job I'm familiar with. I worked in Early Head Start before as a home visitor. Now I'll be working Early Head Start, Head Start as a family advocate. So I'll be going into the different centers, meeting with parents and helping them on their journeys, whether it be helping them with housing, food, clothing resources, or helping them get their child schedule for some assessments, screenings, testing, enrollment, those type of things. Something that I know I can excel at, hoping to help them bring more grants to the program, and potentially even do my spinoff to my drop-in center, learning the community resources, but then again, just trying to see how long we are nested in Toledo. I don't believe it's going to be a long time. I do not want to move to Detroit. We all know that. So I'm not really sure what's the move as far as my family, but you all know I am staying on this end of the world to be a part of KJ's early growth and development. And when I tell you, that boy is my favorite person. So before I get into the video, let me tell you guys that this was my second barber. The first barber I went to in Toledo, I showed you guys the picture when he did the enhancements. But when I took the enhancements off, it didn't even look like I had a cut. It reminded me of my first cut in Madison, Wisconsin. So yesterday I had an appointment. The barber texted me at the last minute and said he was sick. I was, not necessarily last minute, but he was sick. I was distraught. I was trying to find a last minute replacement. Finding a barber and finding a doctor are the scariest things for me in a new city. I swear to God. So this morning I went to the new barber and he jacked my shit up. I'm supposed to be on my way to Pride weekend. I'm going to buy me a hat as soon as I get it to a store where I can do so. I don't know what he was thinking. I showed him a picture of how I wanted it. I'll insert the picture here, and this is what he came out with. I'm pissed. First of all, this ain't even. You see how it's going up? His thing was about the colic at the front that we all know I got. Then you look over here, this and this are not even. Then you look right here, he cleared it, right? What the fuck did you not do right here? And I was so scared if I asked him to go back in there, it was gonna come out worse.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
You think I'm finna go be around 300 plus rainbow kids looking like this? So I got to buy a hat to try to level out my self-esteem. But anyway, the biggest problem, not the biggest problem, we're going to get to the biggest problem. The next biggest problem, and what triggered a lot of other problems, was my cycle started. We all know I got fibroids, and if you're welcome, new to the channel, welcome. I got fibroids, and they are hell. And I have very painful cycles, and it creates a lot of irritability. So I have talked on my channel in the past, if you haven't seen it, go watch the video, about mental health and dating, anxiety and dating. One of the things that has created for me in my past, I've been transparent about it on this platform before, it's also in my book, is that I over worry. I need more reassurance. Sometimes it'll come off as mistrust, which makes a person who is being honest and faithful to you very frustrated. I know, because I know how it feels to be accused of something when I have been honest. And as transparent as I am, I still create that element of doubt for people for whatever reason. A lot of it has to do with, it's like, how can you be so mean if you really love me like you say you do, right? And I do a lot of sabotaging. Sometimes with my history, it feels like it's easier to do that because then I don't have to wonder when they're going to have enough and just check out on me, right? So breakup after breakup. We all know not all breakups are because of my mental health. Some of them is just tragedy and people I should have never gave a chance in my world. So be it. But there are times when I fuck up a real good thing. And You know, I've been under a lot of stress, staying at the hotel, trying to find a job, trying to be there for KJ as much as I can. Not really knowing, you know, what's going on with his development and stuff, but still trying to be supportive, trying to maintain financially at a hotel where it is not even 5-star, but it's expensive. And, you know, then trying to have food, and because I had income, you know, before I came here, I wasn't eligible for any kind of food support or anything like that. That's fine. I was really just happy to get some medical coverage between jobs. My lady has been so sweet, so supportive, so caring, so patient. I'm praying that I can really birth the best me. But so many times I end up single. Sometimes several times a day in this relationship. A lot of times I'll just say she's single because she took too long to text back, or didn't respond the way I wanted her to, or I'm just so agitated and irritated. And we had all these plans this weekend, you know what I'm saying? Her flight paid for, hotel paid for, different outings and stuff. Papa Doe. I said I wasn't gonna cry. So by the title, you can say I'm single again. Because I told her when I was so frustrated and just irritable and stressed about all my situations, I just said, you know, like, babe, I can't do this. You single till Tuesday.
Got him! Got him!
And you still gotta feel me. A house is a heart, I don't own no realty. Thought I paid my dues, but the game still billed me. They took my innocence, no surprise I pled guilty. Used to love to hit the court, now I hate to go. Used to rake leaves for money, now they pushing snow.